This is an HO scale model of a Denver and Rio Grande Western D&RGW C-48-280 steam locomotive. The model is made of brass and was imported by companies such as Nickel Plate Products (NPP) and Key Imports. This type of model can be found on collector and hobbyist websites specializing in brass model trains. Some models are unpainted, while others have a factory paint job. The condition of these models can vary, with some being in mint condition and others having minor damage or requiring repair. Prices for these models can range widely depending on the manufacturer, condition, and whether it is a pre-order or a used item. The model train in the image is a HO-scale brass model of a Denver and Rio Grande Western D&RGW C-48-280 Consolidation-type steam locomotive. These models were imported by companies such as Nickel Plate Products (NPP) and Key Imports and manufactured by companies like Katsumi and SKI in Japan and Korea, respectively. Model details. Scale. HO scale. Prototype. D&RGW C-48, a 280, consolidation, wheel arrangement. Material. Brass construction. Importer manufacturer. Often Nickel Plate Products (NPP) or Key Imports, manufactured by Katsumi or SKI. Paint lettering. The specific model in the image appears to be painted black but unlettered, which is common for some of these imported models. Shopping information. These models are typically vintage, out of production, and found through specialized hobby retailers and online auction sites like eBay or BrassTrains.com. Availability. Out of stock at major retailers, but available sporadically from private sellers and consignment shops.
You may use the QR code or alternatively click on the PayPal Buy button link in the video description to order today.
Price range. Prices vary significantly based on condition: new, used, painted, unpainted, working or for parts, but generally range from approximately $195 to $350 USD for a working, painted model. Condition note. Due to their age and delicate nature, models may have minor wear or require servicing. The Denver and Rio Grande Western Railroad D&RGW, often known as the Rio Grande, was a prominent U.S. Class I railroad that operated from 1870 to 1988, primarily serving Colorado, Utah, and New Mexico. It was famous for its mountainous routes, including the highest mainline rail line in the United States over Tennessee Pass, the Royal Gorge, and the Moffat Tunnel. Key facts. Founded 1870 by William Jackson Palmer. Headquarters, Denver, Colorado. Locale, Colorado, Utah, and New Mexico. Motto, main line through the Rockies. Fate, its parent company purchased the Southern Pacific Transportation Company in 1988, and the D&RGW was merged into the Southern Pacific System. The combined system was then acquired by the Union Pacific Railroad in 1996, which operates most of its former main lines today. Historical significance and operations. The D&RGW played a crucial role in the development of the American West, primarily by facilitating the transport of minerals such as gold, silver, and coal, agricultural products, and passengers to and from remote mountain communities. Narrow gauge network. It began as a narrow gauge railroad, which was more affordable to construct and better suited for navigating the sharp curves and steep grades of the Rocky Mountains. At its peak in 1889, it boasted the largest narrow gauge railroad network in North America. Standard gauge conversion. To enable more efficient transcontinental freight and passenger service, the D&RGW gradually converted most of its main lines to standard gauge in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Major routes. Notable infrastructure included the completion of the Dotsero Cutoff in 1934, which provided Denver with a direct transcontinental rail link, and the acquisition of the Moffat Tunnel route. Passenger service. The D&RGW was one of the operators of the iconic California Zephyr passenger train and ran the Rio Grande Zephyr, the last privately operated intercity passenger train in the U.S., until 1983, when Amtrak took over the route. Legacy. While the D&RGW name faded after the Union Pacific merger, its legacy endures in several ways. Heritage railroads. Portions of its historic narrow gauge lines have been preserved and operate today as popular tourist attractions, including the Durango and Silverton Narrow Gauge Railroad and the Cumbres and Toltec Scenic Railroad. Museums. Preserved locomotives and rolling stock can be found in various railroad museums, such as the Utah State Railroad Museum and the Colorado Railroad Museum. Union Pacific Heritage Fleet. Union Pacific honors the D&RGW as one of the railroads absorbed into its system by operating a commemorative locomotive, up 1989, painted in a stylized D&RGW color scheme.
You may use the QR code or alternatively click on the PayPal Buy button link in the video description to order today. You may use the QR code or alternatively click on the PayPal Buy button link in the video description to order today. You may use the QR code or alternatively click on the PayPal Buy button link in the video description to order today. You may use the QR code or alternatively click on the PayPal Buy button link in the video description to order today. You may use the QR code or alternatively click on the PayPal Buy button link in the video description to order today. You may use the QR code or alternatively click on the PayPal Buy button link in the video description to order today. You may use the QR code or alternatively click on the PayPal Buy button link in the video description to order today. You may use the QR code or alternatively click on the PayPal Buy button link in the video description to order today. You may use the QR code or alternatively click on the PayPal Buy button link in the video description to order today. You may use the QR code or alternatively click on the PayPal Buy button link in the video description to order today. You may use the QR code or alternatively click on the PayPal Buy button link in the video description to order today. You may use the QR code or alternatively click on the PayPal Buy button